With the introduction of the Disney Castle in 2016, LEGO has had a flagship Disney set on its shelves that Disney lovers long to have in their collection. Then in 2019, the Disney train set was added to the mix. And then in 2021, we got the Ice Castle. These three sets really are things that Disney lovers long to have. Two of those sets are going to be going away. One has already been discontinued, and then the next one, which is the Disney Castle, is set to be discontinued this year. I think that there should be a few more sets that should be available. We're going to talk about the 5 major Disney sets that I wish LEGO would make. Number 5, Space Mountain. This iconic roller coaster, which first opened up at the Magic Kingdom January 15th, 1975. Now, I'm not saying that the whole roller coaster needs to be made, just the outside of the building really needs to be made. But the one thing that it needs to make sure that it has is an opening for the People Mover. Number 4 is kind of a newer coaster to Magic Kingdom, but I still think that it's iconic enough, and that is the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. Now, it is a smaller roller coaster, which could be modified from the first roller coaster set that LEGO had made, but this would also include the Seven Dwarfs Cottage, along with the Seven Dwarfs and Snow White. The third one is the iconic Tower of Terror. Now, yes, we already got a haunted house with an elevator drop, but this one's a Tower of Terror. Like, when you think of Hollywood studios, you think of Tower of Terror. This is the tallest building, 199 feet. It's rides that, this is a ride that people end up saying, I am never doing this again. But they still love to look at the Tower of Terror. I think this build should be made very similar to the haunted house with the elevator drop. Number 2, we got to give some love to the other coast. So that's why I'm saying Sleeping Beauty Castle. Granted, Sleeping Beauty's castle is a little bit smaller than the Disney World castle. It still deserves the right to have a LEGO set made after it. Especially since we have already an Elsa castle. And if the theme were to continue to go to Disney princesses, why not start that tradition with a Sleeping Beauty castle that was the first to be represented in a park, which was Disneyland. I think the Sleeping Beauty castle needs to be built. It needs to be created by LEGO and needs to be one of the next iconic flagship Disney sets. Last but not least, the number 1 Disney set that I think should be made is Spaceship Earth. Yes, it is the big golf ball, but you know what? There's something special about that golf ball. There really is. When you look at it, it's a wonder. When you walk into Epcot and you see the ball, you cannot just have that sense of awe over how did they create something that large and round and beautiful. I mean, granted, it's a ball, but it is beautiful. And especially at night, with the new light system that they have on it, it's gorgeous. Granted, yes, this build would be repetitive. And I know a lot of people have a tendency to not like repetitive builds, but once built, I think that this build would look as majestic as the Disney Castle. So what do you guys think about the list? Do you think that you would add something to the list? Do you think you would take something away? Do you just totally disagree and think that there shouldn't be any more Disney major sets to come out? Let me know what you think down in the comment. If you're also interested in more Lego content, click on the video right here. And yeah, have a great day. Thanks for stopping by.